All right, so we're gonna move on to our second topic. It's gonna be the middle of the show topic, and this one's gonna, this one hits kind of hard for me because I love this movie so much. We're gonna talk about Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah, let's
Volume
see.
Three.
The
Ooh,
Guardians.
ooh, we're catching up. Oh my God,
Man,
it's doesn't feel good.
that's a very good movie. So now, I like it was.
Oh well,
It was
first spoiler warning. I'm gonna put up a little red thing that says spoiler somewhere
I
over here, just in
mean,
case if you haven't seen it, you know that
yeah, spoiler
we're finna
warnings,
dive deep into it.
because
So now you can say whatever you want at this point.
yeah, because this one, as everybody already know, it's basically it was made around Rocket. Giving you his origin, giving you his background. I love the way they keep up, up, up and down
Oh
with
my
the up and
God.
down and
In the
emotions,
theater,
making
you
you
could
like
just you
you're
could
like, oh my god, oh what,
yeah.
oh my god.
And there's obviously we'll get into it, but like there's so many points in the movie where they did that. It was so
Yeah,
frustrating.
every character. James Gunn is undoubtedly one of the best. I thought Kevin Feige had the best comic book mind
hmm
or comic book to movie mind.
Yeah.
But James Gunn, dude,
And the
that
problem is he's
dude,
proven it in like multiple different places at this point
wow,
too.
he is. He has the crazy jokes. He has the whole nuance, the backstory type, retelling,
Yeah.
and just every single character had
An arc.
an arc, and it felt like part of the story. Even freaking Cosmo.
Yeah, bro, Cosmo was such a good addition.
I
I'm like,
mean,
am I good or a bad dog? Am I good or a bad dog? I'm like, oh my God,
dude,
it's so good.
just get and within like a second or two, Cosmo gave
Yeah.
her backstory
Yeah.
just like that.
And the thing is,
You
like,
know,
it didn't really take much because obviously, like, in these movies, they like to rehash these backstories, go through some long, like, thing. Like, no, like, James Gunn, the way I don't understand how he does it, but it's always so perfect. The way he just goes back and just takes you to like a 30-second moment, and you feel like you know everything about the character already. I'm like, wow.
Now the only thing I didn't like is what they did
Adam Warlock.
with Warlock.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
about to
it
feel the
was
same way.
good.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
mean,
Yeah.
it showed his strength and everything, but I don't
like the fresh out of water thing that they
yeah,
did.
like
It's just-
oh, mommy.
yeah, like not like
I mean, it was okay to try to explain because in the comic books he started off being bad and then he
going to
changed. He goes through his own metamorphosis and mindset change and all that stuff, and then he's um, and I guess this is a good way
of doing it.
of doing that.
It's kind of
right?
like an MCU way of
Yeah,
doing it.
but I mean, they kind of made him too silly.
Yeah.
But I mean, he wasn't as silly as freaking Thor.
Yeah,
I mean,
as long as
oh
he
my
doesn't, as long as he
God.
doesn't get to that. The problem is Guardians has always been good at balancing that humor.
Yeah, the humor
to,
with
like,
seriousness
yeah.
and the action,
And in this
just,
movie, it shows like
Oh
a
my
lot.
God.
It shows really well in this movie.
it gives you it's full. It's the whole embodiment of how a movie should be done.
Yeah.
Every single character, even though this, it was almost like, okay, we already know Guardians is really about Quill,
hmm
but then Rocket now almost becomes like the
It's almost
star,
been like a
but
shadow
yeah,
of
but
sorts.
it's now like you have two main characters,
Yeah.
or three. Everybody's a main character, but they
your
highlighted
star
Quill.
power or
Yeah,
something, yeah.
they highlighted Quill and they highlighted Rocket, and they just, I mean, it was perfect. Wow.
I think the only thing about Guardians that I slightly didn't like was outside of Warlock. I feel like the whole what's it called? I feel like the ending was good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like how they handled like the death of what's the bad guy's name?
He's not dead. He didn't die.
Well, I mean his character. I mean, I feel like he looked pretty messed up, dead at the end. Like, I mean, they ripped off
his,
but like
his
to
face, but he didn't die. You didn't
and then
see him go down.
The ship blew up too
And
in
if
space.
you notice in the far corner, Drax was carrying somebody.
Do you think he was carrying like the villain? I just don't think
Yeah.
he would have done that. I think he would have just left him on the ship.
Just like they say in the comic books, if you don't see him
Yeah, if you don't
die,
see him
if you
die.
don't see them die,
But
you
to be
know,
fair, like
so
Marvel, I mean, at this point, like I kind
you
of come to
know,
expect, like even if I don't see them down screen, they'll probably have the multiverse version of themselves at some point later on. Like that's just how I feel about Marvel at this point. But like I like the villain a lot. I'm trying to think of. I keep forgetting his name. Now I have to Google that junk again because like I keep forgetting. But like oh my god, I love it so much. I thought he was so good.
I mean, Chukwudi
Awuji,
Awuji,
yeah, Awuji, High Evolutionary. There you go.
yeah, he is that dude. When I first saw him in Peacemaker on Peacemaker,
Oh, he was in Peacemaker as
yeah,
well.
he was one of the villains in Peacemaker, or I should say, what's that word for when you
Antagonist.
he's an anti-hero. Yeah, there you go. Whew. I, he was perfect.
You think?
He started off like a Looney Tune leader, and then and then when you find out the alternative or the motive of what they why they're doing what they're doing,
Yeah.
then but he was wow. That dude, his character was, I think he was the best villain.
Like in MCU?
Yes,
You think? Because I mean, I would put him.
Be-
I put him
because
uh,
because
borderline top 5 for me.
because Christian Bale
His gore. I mean, his gore is
as
not even top
Gore.
5, but it
Gore
was
was
good.
good. Had the potential to be the best
Yeah. Because
villain.
his motivations are
I
justified
mean, and his
almost.
power,
Yeah. Along
but
with the actor Christian Bale too. Like
he was so underused. I don't even think Christian Bale knew he was
yeah.
going to be. I'm sure after he watched it, he was like, "What the hell did you guys
Yeah,
do to my
he was like,
character? All the
because
stuff
apparently there was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of
all the
deleted stuff
stuff
that
they
they
left."
had.
He probably like,
He was like,
he was
"Dang, like,
like,
this got
like
shortcutted."
seriously,
Like,
you guys made me look bad.
yeah,
And he's probably like, I'm glad I'm not coming back.
yeah.
But that said, I mean,
I feel like
Chukwudi Owoji, High Evolutionary in the comic books is an Earthling.
hmm
So I like what they also did, where they kind of made him an alien
of sorts.
humanoid, who's lived for a long time because that factory, is it a factory? I guess.
Yeah. What, like his lab of sorts?
Yeah, that lab where they have all the codex, like for lack of a
Oh,
better
yeah.
description.
No, not the codex.
All the code for all the different creatures he's created in the library.
Yeah,
That sucker they said was created or had been in business for over
yeah.
300
It's
years
like a
or something
citadel
like
of
that.
sorts
Yeah.
that stores like all this
So,
information. I know what you're talking about now.
Now I wish they had explained how that organism part of the lab or the factory, how he got that. Maybe if that from
Yeah,
like celestial, but I doubt it because when he saw this, nowhere, he was like,
he's like the head. Why is that head
Head of a-
of stuff? I'm a dead god. I'm
dead
like,
God over there.
bro,
Yeah,
come
so-
on. So he obviously knows you could tell like he's
Yeah.
like well in depth with the universe, or
Universe,
like
exactly.
what's around.
So-
yeah, he's very aware of he's surrounded by. I get that. Yeah.
I mean, everybody, even James, was it John Fillion
Or Nathan Fillion?
Nathan Fillion,
His character that popped up.
I'm sorry, Nathan.
that's
I
cool.
love that guy's
Yeah.
character. I love every
was really
movie he's
funny.
done and show he's done. He's amazing. Well, speaking of which, The Rookie. If you haven't seen The Rookie, go check out The Rookie. He is phenomenal in that movie, in that show. Yeah, so even his character and his minions. I mean,
that whole scene was really funny.
wow. So I mean, yeah, that movie right there, another 9. I mean,
overall,
I can't
think,
wait to see what he does with
Superman Legacy.
Superman.
God, bring DC to the golden ages, I beg. Because that's the thing. I feel like DC has, like, in my opinion, the better characters. Just their movies just haven't been.
Even the color,
Yeah, like they're.
the texture, the cinematography, the visuals. They bring the future or the galaxy. They ground it. I mean, it looks like you are in there,
Yeah.
right? It's like it's so awe encompassing. It's amazing. I don't know what it is. Why? I'm the way I see things. If you've watched Suicide Squad 2, if you notice the color there was almost like you're watching a Marvel movie, right? And the pace, the way every character also has an arc in a sense, and he talks about every character just like that. He gives you the backstory. The dude is amazing. I can't wait to see how colorful and rich Superman will be.
Yeah, dang.
You know, it's gonna be whoo.
I'm excited.
I mean, no, I'm not taking away anything from my boy Zack Snyder. I mean,
yeah, but
dude, I'm sorry, man.
Henry Cavill will always be my Superman.
Ooh, yeah.
But like at the same time, I'm excited to see what he does.
We just wait and see. I have a feeling he'll bring Cavill back at some point. You know, because Superman also has an arc where he got older, and you know,
I could see Henry Cavill pulling off an old Superman and all that.
I can't wait.
That's gonna put a cap on our Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 discussion. What would your final score be?
Definitely a 9 out of. I want to say 9 out of 5.
Or 9 out of 10.
Excuse me, 9 out of 10.
I'd still say it. I think
9.5 out of 10. I'll give it a 9.
Yeah,
I'll give it a 9.
I would probably say 9. It's a solid 9. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Because that movie is, undoubtedly the best one. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, wow.
Really good. Definitely a good up pace for Marvel going into
exactly, because Marvel, from what I heard a long time ago when they first started, they always have a writer's room it's like a writer/director room where they have everything storyboarded, right?
And it's kind of feel
and
like
they go through and okay, this is going to be this is going to be like that. But I guess when the new management came, that kind of just shot all that stuff to hell. And with all the special effects issues that they have, you know, with the different special effects houses, I'm so happy that Gunn stuck to his ground or whatever, and made sure that none of my people are going to be affected by any of the politics. The special effects was top notch. I cried. I cried for She-Hulk. I was like, what the hell? It's like,
I can't. I don't.
It's like the stuff I used to do back in my.
I don't even want to talk about She-Hulk.
Special effects days.
Garbage.
You know?
All right. Well,
yeah.
That's gonna put our wrap on our Guardians of the Galaxy discussion. Let us know what you think. Give us your review. Actually, let us know your theories. All of that stuff.
Let's talk about it
in the comments below. Yes, let's have a good conversation.
Let's expand this conversation.
Yeah, for sure. So let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to still smash that like button.
Yes.
Subscribe. Turn on your notifications because we intend to start coming up with more episodes and going in depth with anything else you guys think we should talk about.